Well, Joseph, we've had numbers today from Tencent, the huge Chinese internet company. What's the important numbers to come out of this? What has Tencent been telling us?
Yeah, I mean, the earnings were more or less in line, really, about sort of almost 4 billion renminbi, which is about $600 million. But look at what they spent on marketing, which has increased quite a lot. And that, I think, tells us something fairly ominous about the chat app market, which Tencent could dominate one day with its WeChat app.
And what read across does this marketing number have for other sort of chat apps? And we've had WhatsApp this year with its huge valuation. What does it mean for them?
Yeah, I mean, some of those valuations look crazy, so Facebook is trading at sort of 50 times earnings after having paid sort of $19 billion for WhatsApp. But the valuations have been justified on user growth. So it's like, it's like annexing territory. You just have to get the users first, then earnings will come later. But the assumption is, well, that therefore this has to remain a high margin business where there are barriers to entry coming from the sheer network effect of having so many users. That should therefore, involve the assumption that marketing costs should stay low. Now, Tencent is slightly further along than WhatsApp, for example, in actually monetizing users. They have slightly fewer users, 350 million, but they also want to sort of increase engagement. So if they have to spend a bit more on marketing, again, it's suggesting that the direction is towards lower margins.
And what's the revenue basis for this? What do people pay for when using Tencent's services?
Yeah, I mean, we always have to remember that Tencent's sort of workhorse has been online gaming. Revenue growth from there has slowed down recently, but it's still the model which it'll be using for WeChat, really. The subscription services which have grown up around online gaming can be adapted for chat apps, for example. But again, we have to remember investors are looking at numbers of users and far off sort of future market dominance. And WeChat has had a valuation of $65 billion compared to Tencent's overall market capitalization of about $140 billion. So WeChat is being seen as the workhorse of the future.
Well, perhaps it's another sign from Tencent that making profits out of these great fast-growing online apps isn't perhaps as easy as some investors seem to think it is. Joseph, thank you very much.